Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a magic review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another fantastic week of magic reviews. That's what I do. That's what I do every single day. Magic reviews, deck reviews, Sunday to Saturday, 7 days a week, opening up the latest and the greatest so that you don't have to. I'm going to tell you exactly what your $56 gets you. Today, we're going to look at a fun one from Alakazam and Chris Congreave. This is Safe. What is Safe? Safe is a sit-down table or parlor routine that you can do, and it's a super easy lock and key routine. So you're going to have a padlock on a wallet. Inside the wallet is a $100 bill. Now, Alakazam will include 3 different forms of currency so that you can use the currency that works for your country. They're also going to include 4 keys on 4 different colored key fobs. The spectator is going to pick 1 key fob to be yours, to be the magician's, and they're going to try the other 3 to see if they work. Now, you've made a prediction well in advance. And no matter which key opens up the padlock, you're going to show them that you predicted the outcome with concise clarity. So, this is super easy, like I was saying. It is totally based on a clever multiple out, and usually with multiple outs, there's always kind of one that you don't want them to pick. With this, every single multiple out is perfect and will completely make sense. The spectators won't have any clue how you could have predicted the outcome, and it's going to work every time with very minimal practice. You want to see the props? For your $56, everything's going to come inside of this metal tin, and everything's going to be wrapped up in tissue paper and plastic, and you will go through the instructions along with Peter Nardi and put everything together. First up is the black prediction wallet. There's your padlock, and as you can see, I have placed the American $100 bill inside of this. But you will also get these 2 other bills that you can use. And really, we're just using this for a prediction, but you could use your own fake money, or you could use real money. It doesn't matter. And then you're going to get the 4 colored key fobs and keys. And let me just say, each key is different, but only 1 key opens the padlock. It's not a trick padlock. It's not a trick key. It's not in the way you push or turn or pull. Legitimately, only 1 key opens the padlock, and it'll always be the same key, same color every single time you do the performance. All right, so I'm not going to show you the multiple outs because that would give away the trick, and let's just say they're scattered throughout in very deceptive ways. I'm also not going to tell you what that means, multiple out. You've got to be a magician. That's insider language. But is it what I thought? Well, yeah. I mean, it works the way a multiple out effect would work. I think the brilliance in this is you got a couple things going on, but the main thing that's going on is the order in which the keys are tried. The spectator is going to try the keys until they get to the color that opens the lock. Obviously, once they get to that color, they're going to stop. They're not going to keep trying keys, right? But you'll have predicted the order, the sequence in which they try those keys. And that's going to be the thing that really blows them away. Is it well made? Everything's well made. Like I said, you're going to do a little bit of arts and crafts, but it's not hard. There was some cutting and a sticker and popping the key fobs apart and putting the keys on each key fob, but that was it. Once you got everything set up, there's nothing ever to set up again. How's the video? The video's almost an hour long. It's 53 minutes. The first part is in the newer Alakazam store. Peter Nardi and his wife, they walk through the routine, and they're going to go through how to set it all up and how to do all the outs. And really, he'll cover all the bases within 17 minutes. So don't let 53 minutes scare you off. If you can follow his instruction, and you're kind of a intermediate to Magic, you know your way around a multiple out effect, in 20 minutes you'll be good to go. You'll know how to do this trick. The second half of it is back in the older Alakazam studio. Chris Congreave joins him, and they kind of go through everything all over again, but a little slower. So I didn't find that part added really to the first part. It just seemed repetitive. So I think you can get everything within that first 20 minutes. Pocket space is a little bigger, right? You're walking around with 4 keys, 4 key fobs, a big black wallet with a padlock attached to it. So that's why I said earlier, probably parlor, probably sit-down table effect. So probably more so that environment, less walking around strolling. That's a lot of pocket space. But angles and inspectability, there's nothing to find. You're not doing any sleight of hand. Okay, you're not really doing any equivoque. Peter does a little bit of miscalling and whatnot, but that's just his routine. You don't even have to follow Peter's routine. I mean, if you wanted to, you could literally just have them pick an order, pick a sequence, and go through the sequence, and it'll still work. So it doesn't matter. I like Peter's routine, and I definitely think that's the way I would go. But you're not beholden to it, and they're not going to find anything as far as inspectable. There's nothing that's really gimmicked, right? Like I said, the padlock's not gimmicked, the keys aren't gimmicked, nothing's gimmicked. It is what it is. Slicing difficulty, it's not hard at all. It's really pretty easy, and there really isn't anything to remember. You're just going to have to remember which multiple out you reveal for each step, but that's it. And it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, part of the clues will just work itself out. I mean, when you're doing it. So it's not hard. Setup and reset. You're gonna, like I said, at the beginning, the setup is the most difficult. You're gonna put everything together. But really, I just did it while I watched the tutorial anyway. You can do it at the same speed as what's happening on screen. So it doesn't take much time to do. Positives, it's a lot of fun. It's a very easy lock and key routine that you can carry with you. It looks beautiful, all the props are nice, and like I said, really the only cheap part of this is the fake money, and you can replace it with whatever you want, really, and that is fine. Negatives, it's always going to be the same color, so the same color key fob is always the answer. So I wouldn't ever repeat it. I wouldn't repeat it because the next spectator, their order of keys will change. So if somebody had watched it previously, they'll say, wait, they got their key on the 3rd attempt, but when I did it, it was on the 2nd attempt. So yeah, can't be repeated for the same audience at all. But is it worth your money? 56 bucks seems pretty reasonable, considering you're getting 4 leather key fobs, 4 keys, a padlock, a leather wallet, and fake bills, and the 1-hour tutorial from Alakazam. Absolutely, I think that's totally worth your money. So that's safe. Chris Congreave, Alakazam. Big huge thanks to Alakazam for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you. If you got any questions at all, go ahead and ask them down below. I will do my best to answer. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, if you've been enjoying the content here on this channel, I've got something seriously exciting for you. For just $2 a month, that's right, less than a cup of coffee, you can become an official channel member and unlock a treasure trove of exclusive content. As a member, you'll get instant access to over 700 members-only videos. That's right, hundreds of hours of deep dives, behind-the-scene moments, bonus content, and more that you won't find anywhere else. It could be an extra Magic review. It could be opening a box and showing you exactly what the gimmick looks like. It could be showing you the markings on a marked deck. There are head-to-head battles where I pit 2 similar tricks together. I'm going to show you my EDC, share my pattern for certain tricks, and I even have Magic tutorials. Plus, it gets even better because I drop 2 brand new exclusive videos every single week just for members. That means the content never stops, and neither does the value that you're getting for just $2 a month. It's a simple way to support the channel and return to get more of the content that you already love and appreciate. So go ahead, hit that join button down below, and I'll see you on the inside.